drum and colors, enter Malcolm, Seward, Macduff, and their army.
Now, near enough, your leafy screens throw down, and show like those you are. You, worthy uncle, shall, with my son, your right noble son, lead our first battle. Worthy Macduff, and we shall take upon what else remains to do, according to our order.
Fare you well, do we but find the tyrant's power tonight. Let us be beaten if we cannot fight.
Make all our trumpets speak, give them all breath, those clamorous harbingers of blood and death.
Exeunt.
Enter Macbeth.
They have tied me to a stake, I cannot fly, but bear like I must fight the course. What's he that was not born of a woman? Such a one, am I to fear or none?
Enter young Seward.
What is thy name?
Thou'lt be afraid to hear it.
No, thou callest to thyself a hotter name than any is in hell.
My name is Macbeth.
The devil himself could not pronounce a title more hateful to mine ear.
No, nor more fearful.
Thou liest, abhorred tyrant. With my sword I'll prove the lie thou speakest.
They fight. Young Seward is slain.
Thou was born of a woman, but swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn, brandished by man that's of a woman born.
Enter Macduff.
The way the noise is, tyrant, show thy face. If thou be slain, and with no stroke of mine, my wife and children's ghost will haunt me still. I cannot strike at wretched currents, whose arms are hired to bear thy stays. Either thou, Macbeth, or else my sword with an unbattered edge, I sheath again undeeded. There thou shouldst be, but by this great clatter, one of the greatest notes seemed brooded. Let me find him, fortune, more I beg not.
Macduff exits. Enter Malcolm and Seward.
This way, my lord. The castle is gently rendered. The tyrant's people on both sides do fight. The noble thanes do bravely end the war. The day almost itself professes yours, and little is to do.
We have met with foes that strike beside us.
Enter, sir, the castle.
They exit. Battle noises continue.
Enter Macbeth.
Why should I play the Roman fool and die? On mine own sword will I see lives the gashes do better upon them.
Enter Macduff.
Turn, hellhound, turn!
Of all men else I have avoided thee, but get thee back. My soul is too much charged with blood of thine already.
I have no words, my voice is in my sword. Thou bloodier villain than terms can give thee out.
They fight.
Thou losest laver, as easy mayst through the entrenched air with thy keen sword impress as make me bleed. Let fall thy blade on vulnerable crest, I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one of woman born.
Despair thy charm, and let the angel whom thou still hast served tell thee Macduff was from his mother's womb untimely ripped.
Accursed be that tongue that tells me so, for it hath cowed by better part of man, and be these juggling fiends no more worried, that falter with us in a double sense. That keep the word of promise to our ear, and break it to our hope. I'll not fight with thee.
Then yield thee, coward, and live to be the show and gaze of the time. Well, we'll have thee as our rarer monster are, painted on a pole and unwrit. Here may you see the tyrant.
I will not yield to kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet, and to be baited with the rabble curse, though Burnham would come to Dunsinane, and thou oppose being of no woman born. Yet I will try the last before my body. I will throw my warlike shield, lay on Macduff, and damned be that his first cries, hold enough.
Son, fighting, alarm. Enter fighting, and Macbeth is slain. Retreat, flourish. Enter with drums and colors. Malcolm, Seward, Ross, thanes, and soldiers.
I would the friends we missed were safe arrived.
Some must go off, and yet, so great a day as this is chiefly thought.
Macduff is missing, and your noble son.
Your son, my lord, has paid his soldier's debt. He only lived but till he was a man. The which no sooner had his prowess confirmed in the unshrinking station where he fought, but like a man he died.
He is dead?
Ay, and brought off the field. Your cause of sorrow must not be measured by his worth, for then it hath no end.
Had he his first before?
Ay on the front.
Why then, God's soldier be he. and I have many sons as I have fared. I would not wish them to a fairer death, and so his nail is none.
He's worth more sorrow, and that I'll spend for him.
He's worth no more. They say he parted well and paid his score. And so, God be with him. Here comes your comfort.
Enter Macduff with Macbeth's head.
Hail, King, for so thou art. Behold where stands the upsur's cursed head. The time is free. I see thee compassed with thy kingdom's arrow, that speak my solution in their minds. Whose voices I desire aloud with mine. Hail, King of Scotland!
Hail, King of Scotland! We shall not spend a large expense of time before we reckon with your several loves, and make us even with you. My thanes and kinsmen henceforth be earls, the first that ever Scotland in such an honor named. What's more to do, which would be planted newly with the time, as calling home our exiled friends abroad, that fled the snares of watchful tyranny, producing forth the cruel ministers of this dead butcher and his friend-like queen, who, as 'tis thought, by self and violent hands, took off her life, this and what needful else, that calls upon us by the grace of grace. We will perform in measure, time, and place. So thanks to all at once and to each one, whom we invite to see us crowned at Scone. We shall not spend a large expense. We shall not spend.
What is... Yeah, good job, Cohen! Good